What's up everyone? I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you're not, I hope that this video can maybe make it better. Now, we are back after a devastating defeat last week. If you haven't seen it, I'm not really ready to talk about it. Feel free to check out that video. But I am back with a vengeance. I have a monster of a challenge today. If you guys can see in front of me, I have 4 roast chickens. I have about I think it's like a pound or pound and a half of homemade potato wedges that my wife made for me, and I have a homemade salad. So we have a ton of food. I'm very excited to try this. I've always thought that I could eat a lot of roast chicken, but as I sit here in front of you, this is a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up with a strategy real quick. And while I do that, I'm gonna have you guys take a look a little bit behind the scenes of my wife preparing this board for me. And then we'll be right back with the game plan. What's up everyone? Excited to share this one as it's the first time my wife is collaborating with me on one of my videos. If you guys don't know, my wife is an amazing self-taught chef and baker. She's been on the Food Network twice for a baking competition and won both times. We even had a little YouTube channel where we would bake together. I hope we can continue that someday. As you can see, she is much more artistic than I am in the setup, and we are about to get a masterclass on plate presentation. Now, I will say that before my wife jumped in on this one, the challenge was going to be just 3 chickens and no sides, but she felt that wasn't challenge worthy. One of our favorite mealtime activities is to watch our favorite food content creator, Mr. Adam, aka the legendary Beard Meets Food. I feel like she was creating this challenge for him, not for me. When all is said and done, this was about 10 pounds of food. I have never eaten anything close to this amount of food before, so I knew I was gonna have my hands full. And there we have it, perfection. All right guys, I think we are ready to go. So let's get going. Okay, so we are gonna take down the salad first. I think this makes sense. It's light so it can get crushed by the heavier things that I eat after, right? Wow, guys, just looking at what's in front of me here, this is gonna be tough. I don't know if we're gonna, no negative talk. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue with the salad. Really tasty so far. It was tasty. This has my wife's go-to homemade salad dressing, and she made these lovely pita chips to go on top. Delicious. Wow, guys, I feel like this salad is never ending. It's really tasty. My wife has made these homemade croutons with pita, so like pita chips. Really delicious, but I'm wondering if they're gonna work against me at some point. Yeah, I don't think the pita chips are to blame for what's about to happen. Let's be real. You know what, maybe I just gotta lose my manners and use my hands, because I feel like I'm losing a lot of time trying to scoop it up. You're also losing time explaining yourself. Just get on with it. Whoa, had a couple close calls there because this balsamic vinaigrette. So the last little scoops I was grabbing with my hand was very strong. That took 7 minutes. It was a little longer than maybe I had hoped. However, I also managed to get the chicken kind of prepped and ready to go. So we did, I think, use our time well. Yes. Ooh, should have broken this up a little bit more. Crap. That's okay. We're gonna do it right now. We're breaking all this up so that it's easier to grab. All right, first bite. Now, these chickens are from a local grocery store. I have to say that they were well overcooked and dry. Hard to get down. Guys, I'm so thankful my wife prepped some sauces for me, because this chicken breast right away is really challenging to get down fast. The sauce is a game changer. Still a lot of game left. Not eating that. I don't know what that is. Look guys, I'm serious. I'm even getting the meat off the neck.
I loved seeing my early in the challenge vigor and optimism, and then I love watching it drain as the video carries on.
Okay, we're at, oh, these are some thick boys. Ooh! Maybe while I get some of these wedges down, I can prep this next chicken.
Looking back, I do wonder if I should have just kept eating while I was tearing the chicken up.
I'm gonna say this is the lemon and herb. I haven't eaten a part of the breast yet, but as I'm breaking the pieces of breast, it feels like it might be a little less dry than the other one.
No guys, this was very dry as well.
Oh, ranch, what are we gonna do without you?
The ranch has run out.
See, there's certain parts that are like super dry, like this.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me mention the dryness a lot.
Wishbone, I wish me well. I don't know how it works if you break both sides. Is that bad luck? Did I just mess myself up?
Again, I think there were maybe some other issues.
Ooh, that one felt like it had more skin than the other one.
Of course they're not going to be the same. Going into this third chicken breast at almost 20 minutes was depressing.
You know, the depressing part of this is like, it feels like I'm making progress, but then I look at this plate.
That pile is starting to look bigger and bigger.
I think this is the barbecue one. It's not very barbecue-y, but I got barbecue sauce. Now, the barbecue sauce is lovely to take it down, but if you guys have had barbecue sauce, it is thicker. So I'm feeling like there's a bit of a trade-off there.
Still talking about strategy. Cute.
I think I'm gonna need more barbecue sauce.
You're gonna need another stomach.
It's the sound of sadness.
The fullness was starting to make itself known now.
Guys, honestly, the breast is just so hard to eat.
Quick camera reset here.
Just reached the max runtime on that. I had to start it over. Oh.
Yeah, at this point the reality is becoming more and more apparent. I really wasn't enjoying the chicken as much as I'd hoped. The wedges were my saving grace. They were thick, but so good.
Oh man, guys. It's not looking great. We're at 28 minutes. This is a tough one. I think if it was 3 chickens, I would be able to do it. But look, we've managed the upper half of 3 chickens already. The chicken breast is just killing me right now. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is switch to the lower half for a little bit. See if that goes down a little bit easier. Because you can chew a little less, you can swallow a little easier. So we're gonna try that and then see what happens. Oh, all right.
Another change of strategy here, but really with 15 minutes left, this was just to try and eat something I might enjoy more, the dark meat.
Guys, I'm gonna chalk some of this, what I'm assuming is gonna be a potential loss here. Not potential, let's say most likely loss, to the quality of the chicken, because I'm in the dark meat right now. I don't know if y'all seen this, but it is hella dry. So yeah, this supermarket chicken, this is a moment where I miss Costco.
Yeah, those Costco chickens are crazy good and cheap. A little delusional here saying potential loss. Really? Potential?
I think the writing's on the wall, but I'm gonna keep fighting until the 45-minute mark, which is what I committed to at the beginning. Let's go.
I don't know if I'd call this fighting.
That piece of chicken leg I just put in my mouth was harder than the chicken breast. Oh my God.
I'm sure this is getting old, but really, it was so bad.
Maybe I could have done it if it was just 3 chickens and nothing else. Maybe.
Yeah, I think 3 chickens with nothing else would have been a good, tough challenge. So basically, we're blaming wifey for this one. My favorite eaters leave their burps in, joining the club.
I got 5 minutes left on the timer. I think I might just spend these 5 minutes eating this pound of potatoes. Because the chicken is really dry. But to be honest, if it wasn't dry, I don't think I would have done much better, like maybe slightly better.
Very slightly.
Yeah. See, me trying this challenge, I would say, is the equivalent of somebody diving headfirst into the deep end after their first swim lesson. It's like, you know, you're not going to drown right away, but you know it's coming.
I'm kind of impressed I formed that analogy in this state. Bravo.
I took a big sip there hoping I could get a burp out. Let's see.
Why? What would that change at this point? Seriously.
These potatoes are so thick too. Under normal circumstances, I would love these.
They were still my favorite part of the challenge.
Oh, all right, guys. 45 minutes. We're calling that the time limit. There's those burps I was trying to get. That actually helped a little bit. Here's the thing. You guys got my deep end beginner at swimming analogy. I think after having experienced how challenging this was, I think a realistic challenge, if I was to try this again, would be we can keep the salad the same, we keep the fries the same, but we try 2 whole chickens. I think that could be like a realistic challenge for me to try to complete, because this was not realistic at all. Like in one sitting where I'm trying to be like 45 minutes or less, it's not happening. Ooh, we got back-to-back losses, guys. We got some soul searching to do. I'm also blaming my wife a little bit. Hopefully I mentioned that in the voiceover, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I guess this is my food for the next few days. This is gonna last me a while. What was I saying? That's right, I'm gonna go cry now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully next week is something that I can at least come close to finishing, or actually finish. That might be more entertaining, but we'll see. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, this is definitely happening.